Yeah, yeah. Chrome weather shining on the curbside lane. Clouds move slow after last night's rain. Old ride park with the nose held high. Street lights fading under morning sky. He steps outside with his jacket zip. Fresh tape rolling from a stereo skip. Neighbor waves from the second floor rail. Coffee steam rising by the windowsill. No big speech, just a quiet plan. One more day trying to stand like a man. Palm trees lean where the boulevard bends. Same old block with a new day lens. He checks his shoes in the bumper shine. Sees hard work written in the silver line. Then the bass comes soft from a passing door. Like the street still got something worth living for. Chrome weather on the west side street. Low bass moving under tired feet. Old school light on a brand new day. Real ones rise in the classic way. Kids ride bikes past the corner store. Blue caps low when they dreams want more. Auntie sweeps dust from the front step tile. Says keep your head up with a knowing smile. He remembers nights when the rent came thin. Still kept faith with a stubborn grin. Not every win makes a headline glow. Some just sound like a radio low. He walks past murals with the paint worn down. Faces watching over half the town. Every crack in the sidewalk speaks about strong hearts and patient weeks. Sun breaks through on the hood real clean. Turns the whole block into a magazine. He nods once as the day rolls in. Chrome weather calling him back again. Chrome weather on the west side street. Low bass moving under tired feet. Old school light on the brand new day. Real ones rise in the classic way. Some days shine without saying much. Just chrome, rain and a steady touch. A little bass in the morning breeze. Can't put new strength in memories. Chrome weather on the west side street. Low bass moving under tired feet. Old school light on a brand new day. Real ones rise in the classic way. Yeah. Black signal buzzing through the afternoon. Old phone wire humming with a dusty tone. Corner store glass got a silver flash. Kids trade jokes where the buses pass. He leans on the wall with a tape in hand. Trying to make sense of a half-made plan. Sun on the curb, bass in the shade. Same old street, but the mood upgraded. A low ride glides with the windows cracked. Smooth keys floating from the front seat back. Someone calls out from a second floor screen. Says the whole block moving like a movie scene. No crown, no lights, no famous name. Just real life running through a classic frame. He catches that feeling before it can leave. Block signal strong when the people believe. Block signal coming in clear. West side rhythm everybody can hear. Baseline low, sky turn gold. Old school stories never get old. Barber door swings with a quick little chime. Dice hit wood near the lunchtime line. Auntie laughs with a shopping bag full. Says hard weeks bend when the heart stays cool. He sees young dreams in the storefront shine. Fresh white shoes on the cracked curb line. Somebody's radio fights through static and heat. Still find soul in the middle of the street. Graffiti letters on the sun-baked wall say stand up tall when the shadows fall. He writes one phrase on the folded receipt, trying to put that block post over a beat. Evening comes with the palm tree still. Warm wind sliding down the windowsill. And every small sound from the avenue side feels like proof that the dream survived. Block signal coming in clear. West side rhythm everybody can hear. Baseline low, sky turn gold. Old school stories never get old. Some messages don't need a wire. They ride through chrome and corner fire. One true sound from a familiar place. Can put fresh pride on a tired face. Block signal coming in clear. West side rhythm everybody can hear. Bassline low, sky turned dull. Old school stories never get old. Palm fever rising off the boulevard. Heat waves dancing over old front yards. White tee swinging on the fence line breeze. Summer got the block moving slow with ease. He steps out clean with a fresh cut fade. Radio loud from a doorway shade. Cousin pulls up with the windows low. Smooth keys dripping from a sunlit flow. Kids sell lemonade by the stop sign pole. One cup cold and a whole lot of soul. Old man laughs from a folding chair seat. Says days like this make the rough week sweet. No rush, no race, just the street alive. Everybody outside trying to feel that vibe. Palm tops waving like they know the score. West side summer knocking right at the door. Palm fever in the afternoon light. Bassline warm and the mood feels right. Street full of rhythm, sky so clear. Old school summer got the whole block here. Old school summer got the whole block here. Old school summer got the whole block here. He walks past murals with the colors loud. Corner store humming with the lunchtime crowd. Girl on skates cuts a smooth wide turn. Sun on the pavement makes the whole place burn. A low car shines by the curbside link. Chrome catching sparks like a magazine. Somebody's uncle plays cards out front. Talking big memories with the quiet little grunt. He feels that heat in his chest like pride. Not from money, just from being outside. Same crack sidewalk, same faded sign. But today your dog glows in a different kind. Evening waits at the end of the street, but nobody wants to leave that beat. He nods to the palms as the daylight bends, knowing this fever comes back again. Palm fever in the afternoon light. Bassline warm and the mood feels right. Street full of rhythm, sky so clear. Old school summer got the whole block here. Some days burn in a beautiful way. Sun on chrome and the world on play. One good breeze through the avenue line can make our living feel just fine. Old school summer got the whole block here. Old school summer got the whole block here. Sidewalk Gold, shining after sundown. Corner light spilling on the old part of town. Sneakers move slow, past the market though. Bassline bouncing off the liquor store flow. We got a notebook folded in his back pocket. One fresh line and no plan to stop. Street feels warm like a tape rewound. Every little sound got a rhythm underground. Chrome rolls by with a clean left turn. Headlights glow while the palm tops burn. Friends on the curb talk dreams and jokes. Laughing through smoke from the barbecue smoke. No big money, no perfect scene. Just real life shining through the in-between. He looks at the block with a steady soul, finding bright spots in the sidewalk gold. Sidewalk gold, under street light glow. West side rhythm, moving smooth and low. Every small dream got a place to hold. Real one shine in the sidewalk gold. kid shoots hoops by the fading wall. Misses 3 times, but he still stands tall. Old heads nod from the folding chairs, like they seen hope climb 1,000 stairs. Music leaks from a parked up ride, warm scent sliding through the curbside. Girl with braids walks past in blue, says the night feels lighter when the groove comes through. He writes one hook on the grocery receipt, taps the rhythm with the heel of his feet. Not trying to be more than the truth he knows, just let the whole block speak through the flows. Moon comes up over wires and signs, turns cracked pavement into silver lines. And for one short moment the city feels whole, like every hard road got a little go. Sidewalk gold, under street light glow. West side rhythm, moving smooth and low. Every small dream got a place to hold. Real ones shine in the sidewalk gold. Some light high where the curb lines bend, and no front yards in the hands of friends. A simple night with the bass on slow can make rough streets softly glow. Sidewalk gold, under street light glow. West side rhythm, moving smooth and low. Every small dream got a place to hold. Real ones shine in the sidewalk gold. Yeah. Static dreams coming through the wall. Late night radio with a distant call. Room half dark, fan turning slow. City lights blinking from the street below. He sits back with a pen in hand, trying to catch what he don't understand. Baseline fades, then it comes back clean like a lost art. Walking through a dream, neighbors talk soft on the balcony side. Low car hums through the midnight ride. TV glow, paints the ceiling blue. Old hopes waking like they always do. No loud moves, no golden chain, just a young mind working through the rain. Static keeps dancing in the speaker scene, turning rough nights into static dreams. Static dreams in the midnight air. Old school sound floating everywhere. Signal weak, but the feeling stays. West Coast soul through the cloudy haze. West Coast soul through the cloudy haze. He hears a DJ talking real and low, saying keep your pace when the hard winds blow. One slow record with a velvet glide makes the whole room feel like a West Side ride. He writes 3 lines on the folded page about quiet strength and the hidden stage, about street lights, patience and staying true, about old wounds turning into something new. Phone don't ring, clock don't lie, moon sits heavy in the black blue sky. Still he smiles when the chorus bends, like the night came through as an old close friend by sunrise. The page looks worn, but the fresh little fire got born. He leaves the radio soft on beam, walking out steady from a static dream. Static dreams in the midnight air. Old school sound floating everywhere. Signal weak, but the feeling stays. West Coast soul through the cloudy haze. Some hope crackles before it clears. Some truth hides between their years. One broken signal, one steady mind can bring lost rhythm back in time. Scattered dreams in the midnight air. Old school sound floating everywhere. Signal weak, but the feeling stays. West Coast soul through the cloudy haze. evening drops. Neon hum rolling past the corner shops. Old ride park with the dashboard lit. Tape deck clicking where the bassline sits. He walks slow with a cool little lean. White tee bright in the street light sheen. Friends call out from the curbside row. Same old jokes with the brand new flow. Palm shadow stretch on the painted wall. Night air smooth when the low drums fall. Corner store sign got a flicker and fade. Still shines gold on the plans they made. No rush tonight, just the city in tune. Chrome catches sparks from a half-cut moon. He feels that rhythm in the avenue view. West side calm in the shade of blue. Blue Avenue, lights ride low. Old school bass with a midnight glow. Smooth little groove where the palm trees move. West Coast nights got nothing to prove. A girl by the payphone laughs with a crew. Denim jacket and the fresh tattoo. Skaters cut lines by the closed up store. Wheels tap time on the concrete floor. Somebody's uncle with a polished old ride turns up the track and lets the dough swing wide. No heavy talk, just heads that nod. Like the whole block caught that classic spark. He sees his reflection in the window pane. Not the same kid from the days of strain. Still got worries, still got dues, but tonight they soften in the avenue blues. Music rolls past like a warm west wind, pulls old memories back again. He steps with pride where the street lights bloom. Blue Avenue making hard times smooth. Blue Avenue, lights ride low. Old school bass with a midnight glow. Smooth little groove where the palm trees move. West Coast nights got nothing to prove. Some streets shine best after dark. With quiet faith in the low end spark. One clean beat in the sky so wide can make the whole block feel alive. Blue Avenue, lights ride low. Old school bass with a midnight glow. Smooth little groove where the palm trees move. West Coast nights got nothing to prove. Corner light blinking over cracked white lines. Late sun fading behind stove signs. He stands outside with his cap pulled low, watching the whole block moving stereo. Bike cars hum past the liquor store glass. Old bride idols while the slow drums pass. Cousin pulls up with a grin too wide, since the night feels clean on the west side. He nods once, lets the warm wind speak. Hard days resting on the soft ghost street. Palm shade cuts through the avenue glow. Everybody moving at a low ride tempo. No big plans written out in ink, just enough peace for the heart to think. Street light flickers like a signal in view, saying no dream still got something new. Corner light shining where the bass rolls slow. West side rhythm in the evening glow. Same old block, but the move feels right. Real ones rise under corner light. A girl by the market counts change in her hand, saving for a ticket to a bigger land. Old man sweeps near the doorway frame, humming one song with the half-lost name. Skaters cut curves by the painted curb, laughing too loud for the whole block to hear. Somebody speaker spills velvet keys, floating through heat with the summer breeze. He sees himself in the dark shop glass, not where he started, not moving fast, but steady enough when the night turns wide, with a little more pride on the inside. The light turns red, then green, then gold. Like the city got stories it hasn't told. He walks through the glow with the shoulders right, taking one more chance from the corner light. Corner light shine, where the bass rolls slow. Bass rolls slow. West side rhythm in the evening glow. In the evening glow. Same old block, but the move feels right. The move feels right. Real ones rise under corner light. Some signs don't hang from a wall. They blink through silence when the doubts get tall. A street lamp, a breeze, and the low end line can make lost faith feel back in time. Corner light shine, where the bass rolls slow. Bass rolls slow. West side rhythm in the evening glow. Evening glow. Same old block, but the move feels right. The move feels right. Real ones rise under corner light. Slow. Slow motion. Slow motion, rolling through the warm street haze. Sunset melting on the chrome side glaze. White walls turning like a clock gone soft. Old tape knocking with the top laid off. He rides passenger with his hand in the wind. I'm thinking how far from the start he been. No need to talk when the groove sits right. Whole boulevard dipped in amber light. Corner kids wait from the market shade. Barbershop laughing while the records play. Palm trees bend like they keeping time. Every block sliding through a golden rhyme. Life move fast when the pressure comes. Bills, bad news in the morning runs. But right now, under that west side glow, everything breathes in a slower flow. Slow motion, let the boulevard breathe. Old school rhythm in the evening breeze. No rush tonight, just a ride in the view. West Coast calm coming smooth and true. Street lights blink on one by one. Daylight fading, but the feeling ain't done. Driver taps fingers on the steering wheel. Like every turn, got a little more feel. They pass a mural with the colors worn. Still standing proud like it just got born. A woman waters plants by a front porch rail. Kids chase shadows through the sidewalk trail. He remembers years that ran too quick. Wrong turns, late nights, pride too thick. Now we let silence sit where it belongs. Finding peace in the spaces between songs. The avenue opens with the soft blue band. Radio host talking like an old close friend. He smiles once as the city moves slow. Learning some wins, don't need to show. Slow motion, let the boulevard breathe. Old school rhythm in the evening breeze. No rush tonight, just a ride in the view. West Coast calm coming smooth and true. Some nights here with the window down. No loud words, just a moving town. A clean bassline and a softer sky. Can make heavy thoughts roll by. Slow motion, let the boulevard breathe. Old school rhythm in the evening breeze. No rush tonight, just a ride in the view. West Coast calm coming smooth and true. Yeah. Yeah. Westbound rolling where the sun drops low. Long road shining with a copper glow. Old maps folded on the dashboard side. Baseline steady like a trusted guide. It keeps one hand on the window frame, watching palm tops blur in the flame. City behind him, but the route still close. Every mile carrying the ones he knows. No fast escape, no running blind. Just space outside in the clearer mind. Chrome trim flashing through the golden air, like the road got stories it came to share. He thinks of the block in the corner light, the late night laughs and the long work nights. Then he breathes deep as the skyline fades. Westbound dreams in the sunset shade. Westbound, riding through the glow. Old school bass and the miles move slow. Sunset wide with the windows down. West Coast soul on the westbound sound. West Coast soul on the westbound sound. Yeah, gas station hums by the highway bend. He sees two friends by a payphone grin. One talks big about a brand new start. One just nods with a hopeful heart. He buys cold water and the cassette tape. Some smooth for the open landscape. Back on the road with the speakers warm. Clouds turn purple in a soft white form. No diamonds needed, no crown to claim. Just a little piece in the steady name. He learned from the streets how to hold his lane, how to keep moving through joy and pain. When the ocean wind starts crossing through, he lets all worries fall out of view. Not gone forever, but quiet for now. Westbound, teaching him to breathe somehow. Westbound, riding through the glow. Old school bass and the miles move slow. Sunset wide with the windows down. West Coast soul on the westbound sound. Some Rose Hill when the evening bends, with fading light and a few good friends. So clean the rising and the low end line can make the next day feel right on time. Westbound, riding through the glow. Old school bass and the miles move slow. Sunset wide with the windows down. West Coast soul on the westbound sound. After the fade when the street lights hum, last chord drifting from a speaker drum. Nice is soft on the boulevard skin, chrome still glowing where the ride rolled in. He stands outside with his collar turned high, watching low clouds cross the west side sky. Friends head home with a slow handshake, leaving warm echoes in the sidewalk wake. Corner store closes with a metal gate sound, loose bass still floating around downtown. Palm trees whisper over parked up dreams. Moonlight sliding through the window beams. No loud goodbye, no final parade, just real life breathe in after the fade. He keeps one hook in the back of his mind, something old school with the future shine. After the fade, the feeling stays. West Coast rhythm in the quiet haze. Lights go low, but the soul don't leave. Old school dreams still learn to breathe. He walks past mirrors with the colors dim. Every painted face looking back at him. Remembers the laughter, the ride, the tune. The whole block shining under late night moon. A bus rolls by with a tide blue glow, carrying workers where the dawn winds blow. He nods to the driver through the glass reflection, both moving forward in the silent connection. Some nights don't end when the music cuts. They live in hearts, in hands and guts. In the way a young kid writes one more line, trying to turn hard days into something fine. He reaches home as the sky turns pale, shoes dusty from the boulevard trail, and before sleep pulls the last note away. He thanks the night for another good day. After the fade, the feeling stays. West Coast rhythm in the quiet haze. Lights go low, but the soul don't leave. Old school dreams still learn to breathe. some songs end, but the groove moves on. Through front porch steps in the coming dawn. Final beat in the quiet place can put fresh fire in the tired face. After the fade, the feeling stays. West Coast rhythm in the quiet haze. Lights go low, but the soul don't leave. Old school dreams still learn to breathe.